Well, we're back right here in the studio, and we have a phone call right now in our segment, our interview segment. We have with us on the phone right now Mr. Hafiz Shabbir, and he is the Vice President of Insaf Sports and the Cultural Wing of All Pakistan. Mr. Shabbir, thank you for joining us in this phone call.
You are welcome, sir.
Good afternoon to you. And first off, we'd like to, maybe you could explain to our audience a little bit about what is exactly the relief efforts by Pakistanis in Kuwait Committee. What are you all about? Give us a background, please.
Thank you very much. Let me say special thanks to the Amir of State of Kuwait, His Highness Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmad Al-Jaber Al-Sabah, Government of Kuwait, all Kuwait community and charity organizations in Kuwait. They have played their role very effectively to handle the COVID-19 crisis. REPIK stands for Relief Efforts for Pakistanis in Kuwait. The role of REPIK to give relief in COVID-19 for Pakistani community in Kuwait. This forum is established under umbrella of Pakistan Embassy with the support of His Excellency, the Ambassador Sayyid Sajjad Haider in Kuwait. On special request of Sayyid Zulfikar Bukhari, Special Assistant to Prime Minister of Pakistan Imran Khan for Overseas Pakistanis and HRD to help Pakistani community in Kuwait to combat COVID-19 pandemic.
So tell us a little bit about those efforts, please, Mr. Shabbir, that's been going on now in this time of the pandemic situation, COVID-19. Tell us, how are those things going with the assistance?
Well, this committee is working temporarily to fight the pandemic COVID-19 as people was not going on duty facing income issues. This committee is trying to give relief to relief of food packages to needy people and at their doorstep all over the country.
So is this going to be now a continuous thing, or this will, hopefully when the situation gets better, you'll move to some other different charity things, correct?
Yes, actually all people are working voluntarily for this committee to help the needy temporarily basis.
Okay. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about the people that are working on this committee. I know it's all volunteers giving back from their valuable time and also trying to help the less fortunate. Tell us more about that, sir, please.
Yeah. Actually, in Kuwait, Pakistani community has more than 35 organizations. Those are working on ground, supporting socially, voluntarily to Pakistani community permanently under umbrella of Pakistan Embassy. All organization presidents on board and their teams are working together under REPIK to give relief to Pakistani community in Kuwait. Even all individuals from across the country also they gave us services to help the needy at their doorstep. So all Pakistani community and organizations under umbrella of Pakistan Embassy, His Excellency Sayyid Sajjad Haider, the Ambassador Islamic Republic of Pakistan in Kuwait, under his guideline, we are trying to give relief to our needy people wherever they are in Kuwait.
So, Mr. Shabbir, do you feel that the volunteers and the committee have reached their goals of trying to help out the people right here in the state of Kuwait? Do you feel things have went well in this pandemic? As you could say, I mean, it's a pandemic, things aren't really well, but the efforts have went well in your opinion?
Yes, I think we could do that because Embassy of Pakistan also helping us.
Yeah, tell us about the role of the embassy, sir.
Yeah, role of the embassy was helping us at every step wherever we are working, and sometimes to go in areas where is a curfew. So even embassy is delivering food packages from embassy itself still going on.
That's great.
This community, they were having their own store where they were keeping the food packages in thousands. So we have reached to every needy person in all over the country to give the needy people that is the food packages especially to survive in when they are not going on duty and they are facing some issues of food. So we have tried our level best, and hopefully we appreciate Pakistani community. They have cooperated with us. Volunteers are cooperated with us, and we working together all, and we have done it. I think we did tremendous job,
Yeah,
everybody.
you have done a great job, and you should be, all of you should be commended for your fine efforts in helping out with the Pakistani community right here in the state of Kuwait. And for that matter, also the Pakistani community as well as Pakistan and Kuwait have a very long, storied, friendly relationship on many different fronts.
Yes, of course. Yeah, no doubt about. Yes, we are. We are. This is our second home, as we are claiming always. And we worked side by side at Kuwait government and all charity organizations. They did tremendous job, and they worked it very well, and they invested the money without any borders, But still, there was a need of helping the people to give the awareness about the curfew, about the local law, to help them at their doorstep. Sometimes they cannot reach to the charity organizations, and they are not on duty, they are not getting salaries. So we have done really a nice job with the help of Ministry of Interior, and we have got very good support from police even on the road when we were going, and they were giving us facility to go in the areas where
That's
the curfew
great.
is going on, and we really appreciate and salute to Ministry of Interior especially. They have cooperated with us, and there was no problem at all.
Good to hear that. That's really good to hear that there's been a strong cooperation and so forth. Do you feel that this has strengthened the relationship with the Pakistani community also during this period? People become more in touch with one another?
Yes, we are very happy to hear that government of Kuwait has already selected more than 600 doctors and paramedical staff, and I think this is a good sign of both countries' relationship today.
Yeah, it's good to have that Pakistani expertise in helping out in certain issues like that. And now is this committee ongoing still during this period now, still helping out with the people who need help? Tell us more.
Yes, even from Pakistan, Honorable Minister Shahriar Afridi is going to be in webinar today, and Honorable Minister Azam Khan Sawati and Sayyid Zulfi Bukhari, Honorable Minister, all are connected with us. And the Embassy of Pakistan, especially the ambassador, they are all supporting us, and this is going on continuously from the embassy itself also. We will continue helping the people till they come back to duty and get their salary, and they can survive as normal life. So after that, we will just stop this organization.
All right, that's great. And I know there was some assistance also providing some public awareness on KTV-2 in your language also, so the people of Pakistan can also know what's going on when they tune in to KTV-2. So those are also some great collaborations. And so tell us, how important is it, in your opinion, to have such humanitarian aid during crisis for expats living outside of their countries, Mr. Shabbir, please?
Well, KTV-2 has played a major role. I was asked to come to say in Urdu language,
Yes.
okay, and this was really much more helpful for our Pakistani community to get awareness about the local law, about the requirements, and how to move forward. And also, there was a good support from KTV-2 that they were giving us chance to talk about the local situation and local law. This is really much more helpful. And we are very happy by giving this service to our community. We got a chance. We got support from our government of Pakistan, from Pakistan Embassy, from local authorities. There was no issues. It gone very well. And our community, REPIK team members, all Pakistani community organization presidents and their workers, we are very much satisfied, and hopefully this is going to be continued till the COVID-19 pandemic is going on.
Inshallah, we hope for only the best when it comes to people right here and their health situation. And we do appreciate your time with us right here on this phone call. Do you have any last words or comments for the audience watching Hala Kuwait this evening?
My best regards to everybody, and I'll say be careful, stay safe, and take care about the COVID-19 healthcare safety measures that government has introduced. Everybody, I think we can fight it very well, and we can save our lives, everybody.
Very well said, and it was a pleasure to talk to you this evening right here on Hala Kuwait. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, thank you. We were speaking to Mr. Hafiz Shabbir, and he is the Vice President of the Insaf Sports and Cultural Wing of All Pakistan. We thank him so much for his great knowledge and information and assistance to the Pakistani community right here in the state of Kuwait. Well, right now we'd like to move on to another one of our great segments.